Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 250 pounds, this is Sanders!
So this is Sanders, who's making his PPW debut tonight, and somebody who, from the Sacramento area, home of Samurai Pro Wrestling, SPW. Big man, about 6'6", 250 pounds. Might even be taller than 6'6". Trying to get the crowd behind him in his debut here at the Phoenix Theater. And this is the man he's facing is the person I'm interested in seeing the most. JMM in just a couple of outings here at the Phoenix Theater. Truly impressive. I'll be really interested to see what the Sly veteran relative to Sanders can do tonight.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from his Palacio Estates in an undisclosed location, weighing in at 180 pounds of pure perfection, the global phenomenon, Joshua Myron McKinney, JMM.
That picture, please forgive me for it, but it does speak 1,000 words, mainly because the man behind it knows how to yap. And you can see him jawing with the fans already tonight. 180 pounds of pure perfection, he says. Somebody who, at the very least, he says he wants the microphone. I was going to say, somebody at the very least.
Sit down, loser. I don't need any of
knows
you
how to get
cheering
on
me. You're all disgusting and poor. And no, shut up. And what's worse is you cheering this guy. I have returned to PPW, and none of you give me the proper. Shut your mouth. He is not better. I'm not. You know what? I'm too good for this. I don't need you, and I don't need any of you losers. I'm out.
Well, we had a match that lasted about 3 minutes to start this thing, and JMM's trying to set a record. He says he's done. I mean, Sanders wants the microphone now.
Excuse me, ahem. Excuse me, JMM, aka the global narcissist, not the global phenomenon. Yeah, you heard me. I came here for a one-on-one, my debut at PPW, my official debut for these people.
He has a point.
I had a long 2-hour drive from Sacramento to here to entertain and kick someone's ass, and that happens to be you. So,
wow, that's a nice picture, by the way. It's a beautiful.
Out of that, okay, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we can have a fight.
Well, Sanders, as he said, 2-hour drive on a Friday. That's actually kind of impressive from Sacramento, if we're being honest. I mean, you get from Sacramento to here in 2 hours on a Friday, even reverse, it's something else. But JMM, he was called the global narcissist by Sanders. I will neither confirm nor deny. Pure perfection, he calls him. Sanders is going to have the size advantage. He's going to have the strength advantage. And JMM, we talked about it. Of all the weapons he possesses in the ring, the mouth is probably the biggest and best. And so Sanders trying to make his presence felt in his debut here. Right away, this crowd behind the one called Sanders. Nice go behind there by JMM. We talked about he's going to have the speed advantage. He might even have the technical advantage. But he definitely does not have the power advantage. And well, Sanders kind of laughing at the attempt there. And Sanders trying to lip right back to him. And he told me he's not going to say he's weak, but he might be weak. And now the weak chants coming from the crowd tonight. So and he's telling him you can grab a side headlock for free. Sanders said he's in a wrestling mood, and, well, he jumps into the side headlock. But watch how Sanders squatting down there. The wide base is what exactly allows him to do something like that. It allows him to control, and he's just picking him up like a child. He's going to deposit him right on the top turnbuckle. You're going to need a clean break here. Karina Kyle, senior referee. And, ooh, we almost did not. And, well, that is just a tad bit disrespectful. And a man like JMM, you have to imagine the machinations are strong. Picked up, Manhattan drop. And, well, that looked like it hurt. I would not want to be on the receiving end of that. Sanders, 250 pounds, vertical suplex. And he is not done. He's going to roll through. Way up high. Stone him out and a gourd buster. And early on, Sanders making good on his promise to give these fans a show in his debut. And JMM on the receiving end of it. Still to come, our main event this evening. After the chaos that ended our show in July, it'll be a 6-person tag match where it'll be Cal Jack, Sir Samurai, and Eliza Hammer, the pride of PPW, versus the Bad Boys. And Sanders wants the mic again.
I thought we went through this. Don't be a coward tonight.
And you can so what I like about what Sanders is doing is JMM likes to talk, but Sanders, he's being a little bit louder. He's making his presence known a bit more, and he's going to reach over the top and drag JMM up. What is he thinking here? He's got the goozle on him. Oh, a big slap by JMM right across the jawline. And a big kick by Sanders sends JMM out to the guardrail. And JMM is on Dream Street. And Sanders will follow him out and lay it in. Oh, and that chop reverberates through the theater. And you see JMM just trying to avoid contact right now as he rolls back in. And Sanders, that big frame coming through. Oh! And, well, JMM using every inch of that ring to his advantage. And, you know, I thought he went low, but the way he kicked the rope, it was to reverberate the rope against that left leg, and that's where he's going. He knows that Sanders, with the height advantage, with the weight advantage, he's got to try and cut the big tree down, and he is going to go after that left leg, and he's going after, looks like maybe the quadricep and now the calf there. And now Sanders trying to shove off JMM, but JMM, he's been waiting for this opportunity the entire match. And now I thought he might go for a suplex, but he's going for a swinging neck breaker. Up, Sanders powers out. Half hatch into a suplex. No, blocked by JMM. Nicely done, and he goes right back to that leg. Goes back to the neck breaker. No, it's a coconut crush right to the thigh. And JMM says that's it. Nice low drop kick. JMM's going to have to take advantage here while he can. Hook of the leg and a lateral press only gets one. If you're JMM, you have to keep the momentum going from here by keeping Sanders down. And I like what he's doing here. Arm trap. He was going after the elbow, and now he's trying to get a little bit of a chin lock, maybe even do a crossface. And now he's trying to wrench the hands in, but Sanders is already back up to his feet. I don't think JMM was able to make up his mind there about what he wanted to do with Sanders in that prone position. Rings through. Grabs the wrist lock. Sent in. Sanders. Side slam. Oh, no, he got it. Raking of the face was JMM. Coming through. And a complete shot. The arm trap held Sanders in place. And he drives him down to the mat. And a nice float over into the cover. 2 and only 2. But he did not do a good job of even hooking the leg. Putting his full body on the shoulders. That is the issue with JMM. I mean, he is talented. Make no mistake about it. He knows what he's doing when the bell rings. But sometimes he thinks he's better than he is at some points in the match, and he takes a back elbow there from Sanders. And now Sanders picks him up. Nice work by JMM to kick the legs free. That leg also may have given out on Sanders. Sanders gets kicked right to the stomach a couple of times, and now a knee. JMM off the ropes. Oh, he ducks under. Oh, and an ankle breaker. Nicely done by JMM. And now all of a sudden, after the left leg had been worked on for a few minutes by JMM, he has now sent Sanders down to a seated position. And now he's dealing with injuries to both legs. JMM trying to yell his way into it, but Sanders pie-faced him and has an uppercut for him. But JMM fires back. Oh, big forearm shot by Sanders. But JMM with a couple shots of his own. Sanders alternating elbows. Big one, no. JMM has an answer. Pump kick. Oh, but Sanders with a one-legged drop kick right on the money. That was the most impactful shot of this match. Right on the money. I mean, full extension right on the jaw. And JMM wobbly back to a corner as Sanders trying to get the crowd behind him. Back elbow. Sends him in. Picks him up, gets the side slam. He was looking for that earlier. And JMM could not rake the face there. Hook the leg, deep cover, only 2. Some of the members of the PPW crowd tonight saying that JMM did not get the shoulder up before 3, but it looks like he did get that left shoulder up. And now Sanders, we saw him go for the Guzzo on the apron earlier. I think he might be looking to finish this off. And he's got him. JMM in trouble. Sanders picks him up, but JMM, he got to the eyes. Another knee to the gut. JMM, double underhook, but he can't get Sanders up. The size advantage too much. Sanders gets it again. JMM blocks and goes right back to that bad leg. And now he's got him on both knees. He says, no more games, and he hits him with the pedigree. Rolls him over. He has both legs. Hook, 2. And no! Sanders got it up. He had the advantage with Sanders down on his knees. He was able to hit the move. But you have to imagine that JMM was not able to get everything because Sanders was on his knees. And he says he takes a picture because this is going to be the thing that lasts the longest. And he's got it. He's going to try and put Sanders to sleep here. Sanders fighting. He's trying to grab a leg, reaching out, but he's down to one knee. And Karina Kyle right there in position. One arm. No. Sanders is up. Snapmares him over. He gets out of it. Grabs a goozle for the third time. Oh, JMM grabbed him by the tights and hot shots him into the ropes. Sanders keeps going for that choke slam, but JMM has had an answer. Oh, and he clips the leg from behind. And now JMM in position here. We'll see what he has up his sleeve. He's looking for the reverse figure four. And he does, he's got it. And he's wrenching that leg back onto Sanders' own shin. Oh, he tried to get a cover, but Sanders was able to break out. And JMM thought he was going to get a submission out of it. JMM thought he was going to try and get a submission, but because the arms were down, he had to get a count off. Sanders again with the choke slam. Instead, JMM with the schoolboy. 2, and he grabbed the bottom rope at the end, and he's going to steal one from Sanders.
And your winner, JMM.
You had to expect that at some point JMM was going to resort to the type of cheap trick that he's known for, and well, he used it to pick up a victory tonight against the debuting Sanders. But you cannot say he was not resourceful in picking up the victory. But he may have just made the big man angry. As Sanders, he was going for it again, but JMM, knowing what Sanders was trying to do, rolls out of harm's way and waves bye-bye. He has made a loser out of Sanders tonight. And again, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And he better get away from the big man before anything happens.